What's going on to you, Aquarius? So you, Aquarius, have the Five of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Nine of Pentacles. So for a lot of you may be feeling a little bit rejected right now because of the fact that you've been going through your own shadow work. And there's so much it is that you have learned about yourself that you didn't even know, or partially you didn't want to pay attention to. And part of those things ultimately was the Nine of Pentacles. How much it is that you actually have that you denied about yourself that you actually have. And what I mean by that is, if you, Aquarius, have something that other people would want, some sort of inheritance, some sort of, land, something like this, you need to pay attention to understand that, or you are starting to understand that not everybody has your best interest in mind. So while you're running out here and you were engaging with a lot of other people, that's going to be a problem for you, because not everybody really has your best interest in mind. Not everybody really is 100. Not everybody is honest. Not everybody is really decent, you know what I mean? And even wants to be decent. So many people have, been debaucherous for most of their life, or I could say most, but a lot of their life. You have to watch out for that, right? You have to watch out for essentially allowing someone that is dysfunctional to essentially get past the gate and blind you from, right? Or get into your house, or blind you from actually seeing things the way that they should be seen. The Page of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords is about, because ultimately you can't be blind, right? You can't be blind anymore to your own importance. And that's that level of humility. That's the paradox of humility. You want to be able to downgrade or understate yourself to where you don't miss what's going on around you and your surroundings. But the downside about humility is that if you're too humble, you could be in a situation where you even underestimate yourself, and you deal with low self-esteem, low confidence, having to essentially question your own competence so many times, more than you should. And the thing about it is that the Two of Swords represents, so this is something that a lot of you Aquarius you're kind of having a little bit of tussle. The smoke is starting to clear a little bit, but you're kind of having a little bit of a tussle with that, where it's like, how are you confident and you care about yourself without being arrogant, without being stuck up? And that's where the good balance is, So the thing about it is, for you Aquarius, the Lovers and the Nine of Wands is about how you have to understand that when it comes to relationships, people will try to mess with your head. But this is where a good mix of the two are supposed to actually work for you, and work for anyone in general, because that's what the shadow work is. How do you become confident, right? And you know that you've accomplished certain things, that you have something to offer, without being so confident to the point where you are blinded by those things, and you treat people terribly, and other people may plot against you because they're jealous and envious, or they don't like you, they want to see your downfall, and you actually have the eyes and the mind and the heart to see those things, to understand those things. No betrayal is coming around the corner, and to leave when it happens, right? Or before it happens. And how do you become humble enough to right? How do you become that humble to see it, right? To see that betrayal lurking around the corner and leave, but at the same time still hide your intentions, hide how influential or how powerful you are. Humility is good for that. Humility is good for having you make good judgment calls, or good judgments in general, because it's not always about being the most fanciest person on the block. It's about you doing what works best for you. And if it's working for you, if it is functional, and if it is best for you, and it creates like a through line instead of a blockage or a wall, great. But the thing is that the Lovers and the Nine of Wands represent what it is I'm talking about. So you, Aquarius, have to be selective about who it is that you are choosing to have around you. The Nine of Wands represents you, otherwise it could cost you. You just can't have around these knuckleheads around you. And I've said this, and I'm seeing so many other Aquarius kind of admit this. A lot of y'all be associating yourselves with dysfunctional people, right? So y'all see it in y'all see it yourselves, and I'm not lying, making it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, Aquarius is very influential to me. My father's an Aquarius. I have Aquarius in my chart. I have plenty of Aquarius acquaintances and friends, countless. I've been in love with Aquarius before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what it is I'm talking about. And having Aquarius in my chart, I know the sting or the stench of having people's back, romantic, friendship, or whatever. And they don't have my back. And then they come up with an excuse for it. And then I feel stupid, because what am I supposed to do? I want to care about somebody, but then at the same time, I don't want to constantly be I don't want to constantly get betrayed, right? But a lot of you Aquarius, that's the energy. Hidden enemies, people that are snakes in the grass, hiding their intentions, poisonous snakes in the grass, hiding their intentions from you Aquarius. And if you don't watch out, these people will have a bone to pick, because they are getting you based off of their own dysfunctions that they are projecting onto you and their jealousy. So now you have the Magician. So a lot of Virgo energy in this. You have the Magician, which is about how you have to go past, you have to make those things real for you by not hanging out. Excuse me, by not hanging out with individuals that good and well that aren't good for you. And the Emperor and the Seven of Wands, go for the people that you do want, and do the things that you do want to do that will help you get to a better position, more of who you are. What do you like? This is why it is that I said a few readings ago, you're getting back in touch with your childhood again, right? Childhood. What are the things that you like? Do you like family? Okay, hang out with your family. All these notifications. But anyway, all the things that you like. Do you like family? Hang out with your family. Do that. What do you like? What are your hobbies? Do those things. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Emperor. Let's clarify the Emperor. Excuse me. The Ten of Pentacles, Five of Swords, the Magician again, and the Six of Wands. That's what I'm talking about. You want someone that you can trust, but all it is that you're doing is you realize that you are getting people that do not have your best interest in mind. Well, the Magician and the Six of Wands is about, this is why it is that you take your time with them and really observe them, because I get it. You're trying to give people a chance to see if it could get better, but they need to start at a certain basis. They need to start at a certain foundation. The problem that a lot of you Aquarius are having is that you're picking people who are in the gutter, who have the gutter mentality. Because I understand the concept. Get a person while it's undervalued. But the thing that a lot of you Aquarius are missing is you can have somebody while they're undervalued, but they need to have the traits already that they want to do better for themselves. If they are gutter snipes, and they choose to be gutter snipes, there's nothing you can do for their value. Their value will always remain low because they are choosing to be gutter snipes. So let's clarify the lovers. King of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Knight of Cups, and then you have the King of Wands, right? You know, don't hang out with people that are watching your pockets. Present yourself and put your best foot forward, you know what I mean, to people who will actually give you attention, will give you a chance. You know, obviously, the interactions between you as you're getting to know somebody isn't always going to start off smoothly, is what the King of Wands and Knight of Cups is saying. But as long as the person is willing to give you a chance and you like them enough to give them a chance, you can most definitely see where it goes, because it's possible that the two of you can end up together.